So Netflix has finally picked up the international streaming rights to Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's been ridiculously long since this show has been available to Western consumers in any kind of reasonably priced form. For years, this show has been completely out of print. The only way to get it has been to buy expensive-ass DVD sets on Amazon or eBay, being sold by random people, often in a destroyed state. And so there's just been no other way to watch Eva in the West, and this is the most foundational anime series of the last 25 years, and streaming is trying to push itself as like the way forward for anime, that like streaming distribution services are getting involved in anime productions. I mean, it's the main way that people are watching it now. It's how the industry is able to remain relevant to the West, and for the West to remain relevant to the industries via streaming. So it's something to be taken pretty seriously. If you want it to be the next step for anime viewing, you need to be able to get people hooked on anime. And while you can show people all of the flavor of the month shows and all the stuff that is really big in a popular sense, it's not going to generate new anime fans. You'll have people who watch some stuff here and there along the way, but if you want people who are going to burrow through your entire anime catalog and just like watch everything you have to create hardcore fans who are interested in the history of this shit, and those people are not being formed by Netflix nor coming to Netflix once they are formed. Those people are watching YouTube videos or participating in forums, or they're on, IRC chats. If they're really old school, they're in Discords, and they're watching anime via wherever they can find it. And, if you can't find Eva on any legal streaming platform, everyone who tries to become an anime fan has a reason to step away from a legal platform. So, good on you for finally picking it up, but here's some other things that you can do if you want people like me who have deeply been dyed in the wool as someone who, ventures away from the legal streaming sites since they didn't exist when I first started trying to watch as much anime as possible. Let me advise you on some more shows you could use to bring people like me in, because I will watch Eva over and over again. It's actually a pretty good reason to buy a streaming service. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Currently not available anywhere. I believe the rights were held by Bandai, and they shut down their whole U.S. distribution branch of anime, as far as I know. So, I don't think anyone has even the rights to it, to release it in America right now. I mean, I guess Bandai still owns it, but you can surely negotiate with Bandai. There's a lot of Ghost in the Shell material to be had, and they're making a new one from the guy who created Standalone Complex, the next upcoming show. Obviously, Ghost in the Shell is a massive property, so it might be expensive to do anything with it, but I mean, they still keep Blu-rays of the original films on store shelves. Standalone Complex is nowhere to be found, and it's arguably the best version of Ghost in the Shell and easily the one best suited to Netflix streaming. So if you can get the rights to it, you absolutely should. Kare Kano. If you have Eva, you might as well get Kare Kano. It can't be hard. It might be more difficult, actually, because, obviously the manga rights would be tied up in it. But nonetheless, I don't see any reason you wouldn't be able to bring Kare Kano so that we could just go right from Eva into it, as should be the natural order of things. Satoshi Kon's filmography. I don't think it's available for streaming anywhere. I don't know who owns the rights to it, but, if you can work out a deal with them, they're not streaming it anywhere. I know you're not going to get Disney to let you stream Hayao Miyazaki movies, but Satoshi Kon has books written about him that are for sale in America. He has all his manga coming out recently, posthumously, worth going for. Garzy's Wing. I'm telling people to watch the Garzy's Wing dub all the time. Its license can't be more than pennies. Urotsuki Doji. This is actually not advice for them, but for Pornhub. Pornhub, you should get the rights to Urotsuki Doji, license that shit to conventions, because they all play like a hentai night of classic hentai movies and shit. Urotsuki Doji's amazing. So, make that happen. Cat Soup, Dead Leaves, Neo Tokyo, Devilman. This is all stuff I want to watch when I'm high. You already have a Devilman show. Why not get all the Devilman shows and just let people marathon it at their discretion? Kara no Kyokai, 7 films totaling over 8 hours. That's got to be worth something for your Koei no Katachi, big deal movie. I don't know if anybody even is distributing it yet. It came to theaters via the G Kids movement, I guess. But like, yeah, you could do that, right? And The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. You already have a relationship with Masaaki Yuasa, so, get him to put his movie on there, because it's really good, and I want to watch it again. Make it happen, Netflix.